Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So I've been getting a lot of questions of late about, why do I feel sleepy after I eat my lunch? Or sometimes people say, why do I feel sleepy after I have my dinner? Like immediately, I just want to go into bed and have a nap. But most of these questions start with feeling sleepy post a lunch. So there are a couple of things that we need to understand in regards to why we feel sleepy after a heavy meal or a heavy carb meal. Now, it's not a really bad thing, but there are some things that we need to look at making changes in our lifestyles because our body's trying to tell us something. Now, when you have a meal which is heavy, when you've eaten more food than your body requires, your insulin levels spike. For everything that you eat, your pancreas produces insulin so that it can control your blood sugar levels. So now if you've eaten more food and your pancreas have to produce more insulin, there are two things that happen. With an increased secretion of insulin, tryptophan, which is a hormone, which is actually a sleep hormone, gets produced, and this travels to your brain where it gets metabolized into serotonin and melatonin, which are melatonin is another sleep hormone, which explains that when you have a heavy dinner, you just want to crawl straight into bed. And that's the worst thing to do because you don't leave space for digestion, and then you have acidity and you have fat gain, especially in the abdominal region. But when it's lunch, when your pancreas have to produce a large amount of insulin, it is also producing tryptophan, which becomes serotonin and melatonin. Now, the second reason you're basically, your heavy meal has generated sleep hormones, and that's why you feel so sleepy. And the serotonin part, you don't feel like the disgusted sleepiness. You feel nice after a heavy meal. You feel nice and you just feel like you want to nap and you want to lie down. That's the serotonin, and that is the melatonin and tryptophan working together. Now, the other reason why you have an energy crash, especially after having a high carbohydrate meal, so if you have like a lot of rice or a lot of roti, there's no problem with roti, there's no problem with rice unless you overeat it. So your insulin spikes, and then after a while it crashes back down. So from going from high blood sugar levels, you go to low blood sugar levels, and that drop in your blood sugar levels also contributes towards you feeling very, very sleepy all of a sudden after a heavy lunch. So this is a shout out to all those people who have lunches and get into corporate meetings and you just can't keep your eyes open through those meetings. That's because this is what's happening in your body. The third reason, which is why overeating is so dangerous for you. When you overeat, your digestive system anyway uses roughly 60 to 75% of your total body energy every day to digest food. So when we put more food into our digestive system than we need, your body starts diverting energy from other parts of your body to your stomach for digestion. And now if you have less energy, because most of the energy is being moved towards your digestive system to help you digest your food, guess what? You're tired, and when you're tired, you feel like sleeping. So it's good once in a while, but try not to make this a habit, because if you constantly feel sleepy after your meals, your body's trying to tell you that you don't need that many carbs. Slow down, eat a little slower so that your blood sugar levels don't rise too fast. Eat a little bit lesser without starving yourself so that your body doesn't have to expend too much energy in breaking down your food, and eat slowly in the right quantity so that your body produces exactly how much of insulin it needs to keep your blood sugar levels in check. That's how we do it. And remember, sometimes when you have high protein meals, especially non-vegetarian, like any bird, like chicken or turkey, it's high in protein, which also produces tryptophan, which can make you feel sleepy. So like I always say, the human body is constantly giving you biofeedback about how to live your life. There's only one thing you need to do: listen. Have a good day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe.